What's up everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the Yacht Addiction YouTube channel. I'm standing on board right next to the helm on a Pardo 43. If you're looking for an Italian-built day boat that has some incredibly stunning looks, but it's also really functional and well thought out, this might be the day boat for you. This yacht is presented by Chesapeake Yacht Center. I'm actually starting this tour right next to the helm because it's pretty windy right now, and doing it off the boat would just completely ruin the video. The beam on this yacht is 13 feet and 9 inches at its widest point. It has a draft of 3 feet and 5 inches. This boat is really fast, it's incredibly fun, and you have everything you need to enjoy a day or two out on the water. Like I said, Pardo yachts are built in Italy, and I'm not going to talk too much while I step off the boat. I'm just going to show you a quick shot of the profile, and then we will press on with the tour. So let's begin. So like I said, this boat simply has stunning looks. If you're looking for a head turner, this should definitely be on your list. You have multiple different engine options on this boat. This one comes with the most upgraded IPS-650s, and I'll show you those in a little bit. On the back of the yacht, you have a hydraulic swim platform. And then you also have this incredibly large sun pad right on the back of the boat. Over here we have a built-in shower. And then one thing you'll notice on this boat, you have speakers littered all around. And I also really like the cleats that Pardo does. They look incredibly nice. They're really well finished. And then one thing to show on this sun pad, you actually have a really large storage compartment underneath. So let's see if we can raise that up. Over here you have controls for the hydraulic swim platform, and then you can see the buttons right here for the sunbed locker. So let's lift this up. And I'm not going to lift it up all the way, but I just wanted to show you a quick shot underneath. You can see you have tons of storage for fenders, lines, cleaning equipment, water toys, whatever you want under here. So stepping a little bit forward on the sun pad, you'll see you have your dining area right in the middle. So this is a teak table on a telescopic leg. So this can be lowered, and then you can add an additional cushion on top, so you have even more sunbed space. Also, these backrests are adjustable. They can actually convert to pillows for the sunbed. So let's lower this back down. Now you can see what I'm talking about. So you can convert these to pillows for the sunbed. Let's switch them back. And then the same sort of idea with the seating forward. Right now you have all the backrests facing forward, so all your guests can sit here while you are underway, and this boat seriously flies, so you're going to want to be facing forward. But they can also be adjusted to look back, so then everyone can dine around this table. Underneath these bench seats, you'll see some additional refrigeration. You have 2 different drawer refrigerators. And here we have some storage areas built right in. So that's really great for safety gear or whatever else you need to store in here. And you have the same thing on the opposite side. You have more storage right here. The galley is located under this carbon fiber T-top. So this covers the helm, and you have some tinted glass overhead, as well as some right here. And there's also a powered sunshade that will extend over the table to give yourself some shade right here. But like I said, here's the galley. You have some built-in storage. You have a refrigerator. You have your trash in here. And more built-ins. as well as The cooktop, you can opt for a 2-burner induction cooktop, or you could choose the grill like you have here, and a sink. So stepping forward, we'll find the helm station. But first, you'll see on the sides here, you have more of that really nice built-in functionality. You have a couple of steps. So if you're coming on board over the side, you have somewhere to step onto when you're making your way onto the boat. And here is the gorgeous helm station. You have 3 Pardo lift bolster seats. And then here you can see all of the controls for the yacht. You have twin Garmin multifunction displays. Your compass. You can monitor your engines right here. You have your Fusion stereo system controls right here. The joystick for the IPS pods, your throttle control, and the controls for the stabilization system. You have that same step on the opposite side. And then moving forward to the bow, you have this lovely sunpad area. There is a hatch to the master cabin. You have cup holders built in as well. And then I'm not going to open it up because we're at a show and I don't want to ruin their display. But under this padded seat, there is a storage area as well as access to the back of the anchor controls. So you can see it's clipped in right here. You can see the handle in the teak right there. Now this bow has a very deep V hull. It's designed to keep you dry when you're on the inside. You're not going to get a lot of spray coming up onto you. So it's very well thought out for cruising at high speeds. You have a glass windshield, and you can see the radar dome on top. Really quick, here is the controls for the bimini top overhead. That's that sunshade I was talking about. And before we head inside, I think I'm going to talk about the engines. I think someone is inside looking at the boat. So here's a quick access hatch. So this yacht comes with a pair of Volvo IPS-650s. They're 480 horsepower each. You have a top speed of 40 knots. You can cruise comfortably at 30 knots and get 300 nautical miles of range. So now that the accommodations are clear, let's head inside. You have 2 cabins on this boat. The first one is the master cabin in this open space. You have full standing headroom, easily in here. You have lovely materials up in the ceiling, as well as some LED lights, and the hatch I was talking about up on the bow. You have a really large bed. I love the accent lights underneath. There's a storage drawer, and honestly, everywhere you look on the inside of this boat, you'll find some storage. You have reading lights on the far ends of the room. Storage in here. A closet. More storage, what do you know? The TV up on the wall. And then, once again, more storage all along the walls here. You have the control for the Fusion stereo system in here. And a little electrical panel. You also have a bulkhead under the stairs, which is really nice to separate the areas. That is an option, I believe, because oftentimes you'll see this just completely open. But if we open up this door, you'll find the second cabin. So you have this right here protruding from the helm overhead, so you are going to have to duck down. But you have 2 really good sized single beds. Beautiful finishes in here, just like everywhere else. The AC works tremendously well back here. And you have all the storage along the walls. And a drawer right in the middle. Now, one nice little touch I noticed, like I said, you don't have standing headroom in here, but they did cut out this channel right in the middle of the room. So if I scoot forward, I actually am able to stand up right here, and you have to obviously be facing forward or back. You can see a little window, and that's the helm station where we just came from. So if it's a little bit easier to get dressed in here, you can stand up right there. I think that's a pretty nifty touch. And there's just the one head on this boat, which is through this door. But it's a really good size for a boat of this size. You have the rainfall shower. So this definitely is a capable weekender boat, but realistically, like I said, it's honestly just the ultimate day boat. Let me give you one last shot of this interior space. So you're gonna have to let me know in the comment section down below, what did you think of this Pardo? It's still a little bit windy, but I'm gonna give you a quick exterior shot one more time. So if you wanna see it, just stick around for one more second. But if not, thank you to Chesapeake Yacht Center for letting me do this tour. I'm gonna link this boat down in the description if you wanna see it in greater detail. We'll catch you next time. Now, let's head up outside and check out the exterior one last time